Welcome to the Pro Sport Analysis Show. We are here again, to give you all the interesting news and updates in sports and the analysis that you need. This weekend, we are shifting our spotlight to Manchester, where we have the Manchester derby coming off between Manchester United and Manchester City. And this time, it will be hosted at Etihad, a stadium that is able to accommodate about 53,000 fans, passionate ones, and of late, the derby has become more or less like a walkover for Man City with a lot of wins in recent times, and we want to know, going into this one, how Man United are prepared to change their story. And so quickly, let me introduce my guest for today. I have here Bruno, who is in his Man U jersey, as you can see, a very staunch Man United fan, and another Man United fan to my right. He goes by the name Desta, and we will be analyzing the match, shortly after this break. Right, so welcome back from the break. It's still the Pro Sports Analysis Show, and I have here my Man United fans to help me with this analysis. Coming up, the Manchester derby coming up this weekend. So quickly, let me move to Desta and then hear what he has to say concerning this upcoming fixture.
All right. Thank you very much for the opportunity. It's always a lovely pleasure being here to join the crew.
Sure.
And as always, the name of the game is Pro Sports Analysis on YouTube. In fact, stats show that 50% of our viewers have actually viewed our content but haven't subscribed.
Sure.
So this is an opportunity for us to announce to viewers that if you like what we do, please go to YouTube and then subscribe for us. It's quite important to give you the content that you like. Onwards to the Manchester United derby, which will be played at the Etihad. A very, very thrilling game is going to be on Sunday around 3:30.
Sure.
So going into the game, I know that Man City are the obvious favourites, going to smash Manchester United. I'm being very, very truthful.
Yeah.
It's going to be a pretty gloomy Sunday for all United fans because when you look at the squad of Manchester City, comparing them to the squad of Manchester United, Man United doesn't stand a dog's chance against City. So it's although I know I'm a United fan, we don't stand a chance against Man City, coupled with the injuries and then the player mentalities and yes, what the coach is doing, what Ten Hag is doing is awful. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a straight win for Man City. We'll come back later with further analysis and in-depth look at the game. But general impression, overview-wise, I don't think United stands a chance.
Well, yeah. So like I said, Man United versus Man City in recent times is just like a walkover for Manchester City. It was just was it last season or last? It was last season that Rashford scored that controversial winner for Man United, and that was one win in a long time for Manchester United against City. So let me move to Bruno and then hear what he also has to say. Charlie, what do you think about the match?
All right, so thank you very much. So as you rightly said, Sunday at Etihad, it is going to be a match that everybody would like to watch. I know with the current form of Manchester City, definitely they will, be hoping to take their 3 points at Etihad, but no two ways. United can pull up a surprise. Despite the injury list, we are coming to Etihad to, prove ourselves once again.
Okay, all right. So United still hoping to actually pull up some points here. And United's story this season has been somehow like that of Chelsea, in that they are putting up some poor performances in certain games. A quick one we could draw from is the match against Fulham, which they actually bottled up and ended up losing in the injury time, and it's been similar performances over the season. You have up and down, just like what we see with the Chelsea team. But they are also able to perform better when they meet, the big sides. They do with, Arsenal, right?
No, United lost against Arsenal.
United lost against
and
Arsenal.
Drew with Tottenham.
And then drew with Tottenham. Yeah. So against Liverpool.
Yes, it was a 0-0.
It was a 0-0. Yeah, a goalless draw. So it tells you that they're able to put up some very good performances. Yes. And going into this one, this is a Manchester City team looking at grabbing the title for the 4th time in a row, and then you have a Man United team hoping to play the top 4, but you are not seeing that they are at that level yet. So going into this one, how do you think the team is prepared for a game like this?
Yes. So Manchester City are going into this match with all forms of seriousness. They have elevated mentality compared to the players from Manchester United.
Okay.
So you said something about the performances for both Chelsea and then Man United. And one critical aspect of United game is the fact that they concede a lot of chances.
Exactly. If you have Onana in the post, then I mean you are having 11 players on the pitch.
Exactly. So my football ideology is not necessarily conceding goals.
Okay.
I look at football in terms of chances creation and chances utilized.
Okay.
Man United concede a lot of chances.
All right.
I'm following the Nottingham Forest game.
Okay.
And then you could actually see that when United are in possession of the ball and then one misplaced pass leads the pass to an opponent, the opponent has a direct opportunity to capitulate, to use that opportunity to score United.
Okay.
They concede a lot of chances. In football, I always say that once you start an attacking play, so let's say Onana gives the ball to, let's say, Harry Maguire from the back, you start play from the back.
Yeah.
It should either end in a goal or a goal kick.
Okay.
This is a simple mentality that you should have. There isn't any space for you to make mistakes once the ball is in session. So once you progress the ball, it should end up in a goal or a goal kick.
Okay.
But we realize that middle of the park, Bruno Fernandes gives faulty passes.
Okay.
Some of the players lack concentration. Rashford will be lackadaisical, will be lukewarm, and then be jogging, and then low levels of seriousness.
Yeah.
They will lose the ball. The opponent will use that opportunity to punish us. So they concede a lot of chances against Newport. Newport is a 2nd division team. Yeah. Yes, we won 4-2. I go and check the chances that they created against Manchester United.
Okay.
You can't give Man City chances like that.
Yeah.
They will punish you.
Exactly.
They will punish you.
Yeah. You are looking at a side that creates a lot of chances. Make a lot of attempts on goal. So
with Kevin De Bruyne in the middle, he's able to orchestrate passes. They will punish you with Haaland.
Yeah.
Top form.
Yeah.
Red hot.
Yeah.
He will punish you.
Fire,
so on fire. So basically, United will give a lot of chances to City, and City would definitely make use of those chances.
Yes. So as he said, Haaland is on fire, and in his last game in the FA Cup, he actually scored 5 hooping goals. That is something to worry about for Man United. And there's sad news for them as well, in that their striker who has the most goals in the EPL right now is hurt. And I think in the Fulham game, your coach played Rashford rather at the striking role, and then he wasn't pleased with his performance. And so going into this one with knowing the abilities of Haaland and how he can hurt the team, of course he has to get someone to pose attacking threat at the opposite end of the pitch. So how do you think he's going to maneuver his way around this?
All right, so thank you very much. So as you rightly said, I know Sunday definitely City will be coming into the match with their attacking football as usual. They will be pressing to score United, because the last match ended in a 2-1. Yeah. United lost 2-1.
No, you mean your match?
Yes, I mean the first league.
First league.
It was.
Oh, okay. You lost 3-0.
Yes, against
that
City.
was 3-0.
It was a 3-0. Yes, at Old Trafford.
Yes, sure. So definitely this Sunday, United are coming back. I know City are on top form with Haaland just yesterday scoring 5 goals and De Bruyne coming back into the team. You realize that in the last 11 matches that De Bruyne has played for City this season, he has, assisted 12 times.
Yeah.
Yes, which is a boost for the Manchester City side. But definitely, even though United, you realize that we have a lot of injury lists.
Yeah.
Our striker, who currently is on top form, just had an injury and has to sit back. And the defense too as well. Martinez is out. Varane will be pairing with Lindelof definitely, and Harry Maguire too will be a doubt for that match as well. But it's a game of football. Anything can happen. We are hoping for the best, and definitely we will map out strategies to contain.
So as you can see, our passionate fan, Man United fan here is trying to find ways and means. Of course, it is football. Football, sometimes the stats doesn't speak at all.
Yeah.
You can have everything going in your favor, and at the end of the day, the opponent that you did not expect to actually win pulls up a surprise, and that is what he's expecting in this match. Is it possible? Esha, with this current Man United team, can they stand Manchester City? City are in to close the gap for the title race, and so they are not going to give up. And you can tell how competitive the title race is at the top right now. You can't afford to lose. Arsenal is winning by 4-goal margin, Liverpool winning by 4-goal margins, and City, for them, even in their last 2 matches, it was just a one goal win for them. And so coming into this one, they will want to also prove a point that, hey, we are not out of it yet. We are also here to win it, like we have always done. So do you think that Manchester United can really stand against this Manchester City force?
Okay, so over 10 years, Manchester United have predominantly been the underdogs whenever they meet Manchester City.
Exactly, and this is the Pep era.
Pep era, exactly. Yeah. Even the Mancinis and you could actually find that United struggle a lot when they play Man City. It's not an outright win like that. Probably during the Ferguson era, you could see that, but now things have changed.
Of course.
Easy, because United to me. United can't. It's not possible because there is no way.
It's not possible.
There's no way. There is no way United is winning against City. There isn't any way. One, the injuries alone, but the mentality right now of the United players is in shambles.
It's bad.
The setup, typically, Ten Hag will play a 4-2-3-1 formation. Now, in an attacking phase, when play begins from the back, the right back and the left back are supposed to join the mid section and also the forward sections, so that the attack will be fluid. And then the 2 center backs will remain, pairing up with the 2 central midfielders, the center midfielder and the defensive midfielder. Okay. So 6 players attacking, 4 players remaining at the back to hold the defense. But we realize that normally Casemiro goes forward, leaving Kobe Mainoo alone. So that.
But who's supposed to be playing the defensive role in there?
The defensive midfielder is naturally Casemiro. Yes. But I don't know.
But he provides a lot of goals.
Yes, he does, but that's not his role, though. That's not.
Okay.
So if you have a competent center midfield, then you can go. But Kobe Mainoo is not that experienced. So when he goes, it leaves that portal. It leaves a hole in the middle, and then people take that opportunity. United have been conceding a lot of chances.
Okay.
If I were a coach, the most important thing you have to look at is stopping the chances. It's very important, not the goals. Goals can come from penalty kicks, goals can come from corner kicks, but the chances when the opposition are in play, how to block certain paths so that the passes don't go through. It is very, very. United don't know how to do that, and then Manchester City are experts in doing that, creating chances, giving passes, unlocking defense, scoring goals. Look at Haaland. We had similar chances against Luton, but we squandered all. But look at Haaland yesterday. He scored all his. Exactly. So when he gets 10, he will score like 8. You can't stand in front of Manchester City with the likes of Rashford, Anthony,
I don't think Anthony will play.
Anthony.
I'm not sure.
If Anthony doesn't play, then probably.
Why are you saying Anthony wouldn't play?
I'm not sure.
We're talking about United, though.
Yeah,
so,
we are talking
so,
about United.
Yes, what
sure,
actually
but
Bruno is.
City just came to the party, so
Exactly. So we all have this wishful thinking. We that desire. Strong United fan would always. This little child in you would always wish that United will win.
Sure.
But when you face facts,
Sure.
Pep Guardiola, the man is a monster. You know, in football, Bruno said something like the chances, like how you create the chances, and then it's about taking your chances.
Exactly.
And then it makes football like a pendulum. It swings this way, sometimes it swings this way, sometimes it swings this way. But Pep Guardiola has made it a point that the pendulum will always swing in his favor.
Sure,
he has made things, has put things in place that his team is either winning or among those winning. Transfers, tactics. Last minute he's signing Doku. So he normally puts things in place. He's second guessing, he's planning ahead.
Sure.
Not late transfer, not like other teams like United and Chelsea who buy haphazardly. This man is a master tactician. He's always planning. He wants the best, the choicest. So when you go to the actual bar like this and you want assorted meat, he selects the choicest because he has the fans, he has the support, he has the love of the support. So he's everywhere. So he has learned a way to keep the pendulum in his favor. So he's a constant winner. He's a serial winner. Yeah. And with this, I don't think Ten Hag stands a chance.
So that is actually true. You know, when you are playing against Manchester City, then of course you can't battle him for possession. He's always possessing the ball. And when he loses it, you know, the players are just pouncing on you to take the ball back. You know, and that is something to also worry about. We have De Bruyne in the game. He's a master of creating chances, split passes. You know, he gives passes that, you know, you cannot even think of. You cannot even, you that you are watching the TV, you cannot even envision that. And you have at the receiving end a striker who is hungry for goals. You know, after his about 2 months injury now, Haaland is back to actually compete for the goal king this season, and he'll be looking to score some more goals in this fixture. So we also have a Manchester United side that you are having some injuries in the defense. You know, Luke Shaw is out. You know, Malacia is also out, and so that number 3 position there is now in. A weak end for Man City to attack them. And I'm sure Pep will be playing someone like either Bernardo Silva or Foden at that end. Any of them will cause, you know, your team a very big trouble. So, what do you think your coach will be doing about that in terms of lineup?
All right, so thank you once again. So on Sunday, I know all the odds will favor Manchester City, but this is a United team that will not want to lose again against Manchester City. You know, the first league we sat at Old Trafford and we lost 3-0.
You swallowed 3.
That is it.
Yeah.
This time around, we are going to Etihad. We can also go there and score them 3-0.
That is possible.
That is possible. This is a game of football. You understand?
But you see, it is the how that we are looking at.
That is the thing. So don't worry.
But who will even score the 3 goals? Because you could see in the Fulham game that Rashford wasted a lot of chances. And after the game, you could see that your coach was even annoyed with him. Going into this one, I don't know if he's still going to play him at the number 9 position. Assuming he doesn't play him, probably, I don't know if you want to start McTominay. Of course, he's been scoring goals this season when he comes from the bench. I don't know, maybe if this time you want to start him. But who will score the goals for you?
This question you're asking that who scored the goals for us. Yeah. United this season have been scoring goals, right?
Yes, they have been scoring goals, but you know, it's you had a drought of goals for a long time. Your all your strikers had the lead goals.
One thing is that, you know, Manchester City against Chelsea, we all sat here, we said the same thing because Chelsea were going through some struggles up and down. So we all sat here, said the same thing. They'll score Chelsea 5, they'll score Chelsea 6. Okay. But at the end of the day, ended up in a 1-1 draw.
Exactly.
The same thing can repeat itself.
Okay.
The odds might favor Manchester United. Okay. This is a game of football. Ten Hag can come to the party with another strategy to capture. I mean, you know one thing about Manchester City, the moment you take off their midfield, especially with De Bruyne, That is all.
We
They
have
struggle because you realize yesterday against Luton, he provided 4 or 3 assists.
Yes. Yes.
So the moment you are able to take him off, get a man marking, that will be on Haaland.
Okay.
You are good to go.
But who will be that man marking on Haaland? And who is going to take, who is going to take De Bruyne out of the game? That is.
So you don't worry.
You understand? So
we will come back here after Sunday and discuss the same story.
Okay.
And you applaud me for everything that I'm saying today.
Okay. All right. So Jonah is saying that we should actually look out for magic in this fixture, and
it's not a magic.
Well, he's saying it's not magic, but obviously you don't have the statistics to back that.
It is not a magic. Check stats. Manchester United against City, the most wins.
Okay, fine. I mean, that was
so them. City just came to the party,
and they've come to stay.
No,
at
come
least
on.
In the interim, they are the ones. They've actually changed the level of the game. Yeah. This, even if you want to win the league, you have to do it with I don't know, like with some level of perfection. You understand? Because now you're able to accumulate like 90 points and you still don't win the league. Yeah, Liverpool has done that about 2 times. They still didn't win the league. Exactly. So you are talking about fine margins, and this is a perfectionist coach. He's not going to even. I mean. Wow. So our pundits here are actually torn between whether Manchester City will win or Manchester United will win. I have Bruno here who is hoping that some magic will happen on that day. This one there is not based on their performance, not on taxes, but he just hopes that something spectacular will happen and then Man United will pull a surprise. Dexter here is also going with the stats and the form of Manchester City and their quest for the title for the 4th time, and he's actually seeing them trashing Manchester United in this one again. So it's actually interesting. Let's wait for Sunday so that we can see the match and then see what happens in the game. But until then, we will just hope that Bruno's 10 also hits. Anyway, we will see on that day. So on that note, we will end the show here and then see you in the next one.